And this time, I am just going to take you through our learner management system. It's a basic time and attendance app that employers can use to track whether the interns that they have um, either deployed offsite or internally, are they coming in at work and are they doing what they're supposed to do. This app will basically make sure that the interns are able to check in and they're able to check out, and you as the management, you're able to see what time they came in, and eventually you will see we have a functionality that will enable you to create a pay slip just only based on the fact that how long have they been at work and so on. So let me just take you through the app. Enough about that now. All right. Now, this is an app. This is where the interns will come in. It will obviously have your URL and so on because we'll be running it on your particular system. But for the day, Stembiso hasn't checked in, right? So we're just going to log in and take you through the experience of what the students or the interns are going to be able to see when they log in. Right, here's Stembiso logging in. Boom! Stembiso is logged in. Now you can see that um, Stembiso this month hasn't checked in and hasn't checked out. So now we're saying Stembiso, check in at work, and then you'll be able to check out. Then there's Stembiso checking in. First of all, before I do that, before I check in, I just want to show you one of the other functionalities that says you cannot check out before you check in. So here's Stembiso. Go back, go to check out. Now Stembiso is now trying to check out before he checks in, right? And also you will see that the screen has been pre-populated by data that comes from the database. Now look at this, right? It's saying candidate has not checked in today, so you're unable to check out, and then it shows you all the guys that have checked in for the day, right? Now Stembiso, hey, Stembiso is going and Stembiso is checking in. Voila! Now Stembiso is checked in for the day, right? And at the end of the day, Stembiso has worked and he's tired and now he wants to check out. And here's the functionality to check out. Because Stembiso has checked in first, now he's able to check out. Yay, Stembiso has checked out. Now you will see on his dashboard, it will say the number of times that he's checked in for the current month is 1, and the number of times that he's checked out for the current month is 1. So Stembiso hasn't been coming to work. So I will show you that Stembiso will only be paid for 1 day. All right. Okay, now I want to also log in as Tato, who is already checked in for the day, just to show you that if the person is checked in, they can't check in again. There you go, Tato checks in, and it says the number of times that Tato is checked in for the month is 5, number of times that is checked out for the month is 2, and here he goes, Tato is trying to check in, and it says candidate was already checked in today, so Tato has checked in already. Excellent. So this is what it looks like. I'm now going to take you through what the administrator then sees, because then the administrator is the one who will be able to generate the payslip. Right, log in, put in the administrator, whom I already have their password, and there you go. So the dashboard for the administrator is completely different from the candidates, because as the administrator, you're able to see all your candidates, right? You can see that it's Tato, it's Tembiso, it's Moshe, and you're also able to view some of their details, and you're also able to change some of the stuff. So let's look at Tato, right? When you view, this is a view only, so you're able to see the name. In this case, you can only see, but you can't edit, right? You can see there he's a junior developer, and there's his banking details, and this is his login details, right? Now let's say you want to edit, you want to get rid of this grant. All right, so you go there and then you say, now I want to edit. There you go. And then you get rid of grant. Let's call him Luke, for example, right? You've gotten rid of grant and you are saying now he's Luke. He's changed his name. He's a cool name. He's a cool dude now. All right, now we save, and there you will see that Tato is now Tato Luke Mahono. Isn't this cool? All right, now here you're able to see the number of hosting companies where these candidates will be placed, and you are able to see for the day how many check-ins have you had, and for the day how many check-outs you've had. Stembiso would have been here before he had checked in. Now we would typically use this functionality for the administrators to say who hasn't checked in for the day, and whoever details populates here, then you call them and say, why are you not at work, what's happening, and so on and so on. Right, now that's about our candidates, the check-in and check-out functionality. We've gone through that. Now as the administrator, you're also able to see all the check-ins that has happened throughout the system. Right, now you see this was done in September, and so on and so on. Now September. Now if you go here, you will see that this is done in July. So basically what this will do is it will generate all the logins that have been it will populate all the logins that have been done, and so that's for check-in, and you also have for checkout. Now another nice functionality is for the current month, you can see who has checked in and who hasn't. Now, if you want to say how many days has a candidate been at work, now you can see Stembiso has only checked in once this month, and he's checked out once this month. Mercy, the same thing. Moshe has checked in 8 times, but only has checked out once. Tato 5 times, 8. Sandile also has logged in, has checked in 8 times. And if you're saying, I want to see when did these people, so let's look at Tato. All right, let's pick on Tato. There you can see there's his details, and you can see the times that he logged in and the times that he checked out. All right, now one of the nicer functionalities that we have is that now we've got payslip. Now we're saying all the check-ins and check-outs will now be able to generate payslips. Now, for example, let's just look at all the payslips that we've created for Tato, right? For the 8th month, Tato was only at work like once, right? And you can see that, okay, let's start. He has all his details, his banking details, the positions that he is, and the pay period. Now, the basic salary or the stipend is 5,000 rand, but he's only been at work once in September, right? And then it says the days that you've been absent is that, now meaning you only get paid for 1 day. Right, let's go have a look at another payslip. Let's look at this one, right? Now you see this is for July, right? July, he's been probably at work, I'm not sure the amount of days, but he's only been absent for 17 days. So essentially it will check and say, you know, from 5,000 rand, which is your stipend, minus the amount of days that you haven't been at work, and for July he will get that amount. All right, now that is all the pay slips. You can also have a functionality to say the pay slips for this month, right? And this. Now I wanted us to generate a new pay slip. Let's go. Now let's look for, who can we pick on? Let's pick on Moshe. All right, let's pick on Moshe. Here's Moshe. We're saying the pay date is on the 30th of this month, and his stipend, we're saying, is 5,000 rand. And let's say Moshe actually came to the Expo, right? So we're giving him 2 days of approved leave, right? And so there's Moshe, 2 days, he doesn't earn a commission, He doesn't have overtime, he doesn't have bonus, and he doesn't have other. So what this will do is it will, based on the days that he's been at work, it will generate a pay slip and then show you how much Moshe. Man, he's already created for the month. So, and 09, there it is. It's already created. So you can see the amount of times that Moshe has been at work. Ladies and gentlemen, this is about it. Again, we are a development house, so we can customize this to your liking. This can change to what you want. Again, the beautiful ladies are gonna be probably smiling at you, and if you are interested in this app, just let us know and we will customize it to your need. Thank you so much. Have a pleasant day. Ta-ta. That's out for me.